Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl. VJ. Lisa. Todd. Moon Boots. I'm doing okay. I'm rolling with the punches. I'm rolling with the punches. It's been a crazy month and a half, to say the least. So, how are you guys? Linda, how's it going? Valerie, what's going on? Can you hear me? Is it okay? Check, check, check. I'm I'm here with Violet and Tuna on the phone. Yes. Lisa, glad to hear you're doing better. Yeah, we'll go into all that. You guys can hear me okay? Ray. Oh, is it too loud? How about we just stop that music then? Sorry about that being so loud. Guys, welcome to episode 23. 23. It's been a month and a half, or a month and a quarter, or maybe a month and a week, whatever it was. It's been a long time, but I've received a lot of contact, and I'm your host, Alexander John Tulloch, and we're gonna go right through the meat of this, and I appreciate you all here. That's better. All right, good. You're hearing me okay? Uh, David, if let me get through contact, and if you want to come on, if you're okay with that, I'll try to see if I can figure that out. What we're gonna do for 2021, we're gonna take this up to the next level. I'm a little slow with technology. You would think I wouldn't be, but I'm gonna get some new graphics, and we're gonna be able to go live on YouTube at the same time. We're gonna have it'll just be refreshed and a lot better. As you know, I'm very organic. I stick to the contact. I don't so much stick to all this other stuff that attaches to a show. It is what it is. It's raw. It's unedited. It is it, it it's re, it's the it's it is what it is. So, but I'm going to try to adapt and get some spice it up a little bit. But Jan, how's it going? Um, but I want to go ahead and let you know that I have been receiving contact from two different forces going on right now. So when we ended in November, we were talking about the insectoid queen. We were talking about my brother. I have recently received in the last few weeks transmissions from the Galactic Federation of Light. Again, it's been a while, but back and forth, back and forth. And then, of course, we'll talk about through December and the 21st, and we'll talk about New Year's and other things, and all the way up into the present. Last time I received contact was, I'll give you the date, January 5th at 11:20 p.m. Where we left off was actually November 23rd at 12:04 p.m. is where the last message was: intergalactic travel has already begun. Farewell. And we're going to pick it up from there. But I just wanted to take a moment to tell you, on a personal note, yes, I got very sick in December for about 3 weeks. end of November, starting at Thanksgiving through up until like 2 to 3 weeks into December. I was very ill. Got better. And then I got ill again on January 1st. Very ill to the point where I had to see medical attention. And I'm here. Everything's good. So they're working on stuff on me, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But it's been slammed with contact in between all that. I've also had a visitor, one of my people on here. They just so happened to be in town, and we met up, and that was a great experience. And I've been talking to a lot of you guys on the side. So I just wanted to say, I don't know if it's a Happy New Year, but I wanted to say 2021, here we are. We're still getting contact. We're still going forward. So guys, thank you for being here, and we'll jump right into it. And then what we're going to do is Tara, she runs the Discord. She'll also throw up the Discord after show chat, so you guys can jump in there and join in there. That's an ongoing thing. It's known as like the coffee shop. Basically, everyone just shares and chit chats. I jump in when I can. I'm not in there a lot, as much as I want to be, but I do make my presence known here and there. It's just that slam packed full. There also, I believe there's an image I can share. I've received a few images over this course. I believe this image I can share, and I will share tonight on the show, only because I don't believe it breaks a law, and I will talk about it when we get to that point, and when I show it, you'll understand. But it is an amazing shot. I've had a few images. The other ones I won't share, only because they're sensitive, and I feel they are breaking the law, Law 18. So I'll just, they'll be in my manuscript eventually if something comes where we can do all that, and we'll talk about it. But anyways, great, guys. Thanks for coming to the show. And audio isn't loud. The audio isn't loud. So let me do this first. Let me see what I can do to fix this. Is this any better? Can you guys hear me before I start? Can you guys hear me? Check. Check, 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 check. Can you guys hear me? The audio isn't loud, huh? That's another thing we'll be working on. Tara, can you hear me? The same, huh? The audio isn't loud. I can hear you, Lisa says. Louder if possible. How about this? Should I go on this tone? I can hear, but it is at max. If not, I'll work with it. Yes, I can hear you. Wonderful. I don't normally talk at this decibel, but I will but I don't want to shout. Turn it up, bro. Well, I have it all the way up. I don't know what the deal is with that. But everyone has their speaker up at 100%. I'm sorry. We'll investigate that, and I'll figure that out. All right. So, here we go. Let me take a sip, refresh my throat, and we're going to jump into this, because I'm going to be honest with you. It's this much going on here. All right, guys. So that last message was intergalactic travel has already begun. Farewell. That was November 23rd, 2020 at 12:04 p.m. Hey, this is John's friend. It is Acquaintance of David's. Hey, Juno. At 12:05 p.m. I asked, what star system is the Queen from? Don't leave. Where are you headed? I await your response. Thank you. Tuesday, December 8th at 2020 at 12:38 p.m. I received a message. it said Draco, Platar. Now, I've never received contact from Draco. That is the first time. I added that into the Black Ledger of constellations and different star systems that I received contact from. So they're answering, the Queen is from Draco. I said, identify yourself. I await your response. Thank you. Constellation Draco. Remember, this is in real time, so some of these questions may seem out of order or out of sync. But when you have a window of opportunity of communicating, and you don't know when that window is going to close, the first thing that pops into my head, I'm going to ask. I said, what is it that you seek? Please tell me more. Thank you. Are you warning me or telling me? What race are you? I await your response. Thank you. Scotland. My ancestors come from Aberdeen. There's a castle there, the Tulloch Castle. It's a hotel now. It's a pink castle. We were advisors for the Rose clan, and prior to that, it goes back to Norway. So the lineage on the earth, terrestrial, Scotland, Norway, and an island off of Norway where there were druids, but that goes back. But anyways, welcome all the way from Scotland. It's awesome. They responded December 9th, the next day at 11:20 a.m. Gramaha. Now, I've heard that name before, but only on that 1977, the year I was born, transmission where the English televisions over in England, all the stations came through, and it was the well, we'll go into it. I said, "Are you Vrillion? Are you Ashtar Galactic Command? Please send me an image. Thank you. I await your response. Thank you. Can you send me a voice message?" December 9th, 2020 at 11:43 a.m. They said yes. I said, thank you. Where is Ashtar Galactic Command home system? Draco? Can you tell me your general location currently? I await your response. Thank you. Much love. December 16th. So there was a long gap. And I was sick during that time. Really sick. They responded at 11:02 p.m. In isolation, comma, at a fourth quadrant X time, Draco, in isolation, comma, at a fourth quadrant X time. So it repeated itself. JD, what's going on, my brother? I said Draco is in the fourth quadrant. What does this pertain to? Can you send me an image? How old are you? Are you close by? Which star system in Draco? I await your response. Thank you. Do I look now or on the 21st of December? December 17th, I asked, what can I do to help? Why are you in isolation? I await your response. Thank you. They responded December 17th at 9:29 p.m. That is the quadrants that went in without penalty, income to the horizon. Our own standards never caught up with the place. Help us in building the transmitter. I said, I need to raise my vibration. What is the transmitter and how do I help to build the transmitter up? Is this about the age of Aquarius? I await your response. Thank you. Do I physically build this transmitter or am I the transmitter from within? I have to ask these questions so I understand. 3:56 p.m. on December 18th, I have a response. 40 degrees in the transverse element to mix the unit by using the brothers formula. Withholding the keys, pickup. I said, what is the formula? Who am I to you? I request an image showing the blueprints and instructions. Tell me more. I saw ships in the sky tonight. Was this you? And I did see ships that night. And they came right over the house. Friday, December 18th at 6:29 p.m., they responded, tribe. I said, what tribe? What is the name of your home star? And they responded, Mintaka. I said, are you brothers with the Altanix system? Because I've received contact in the past on the Altanix system, and that has to do with Orion. So that's not Draco. So we're talking about now two different constellation star systems. I said, do you still live in the Mintaka star system? And if so, how many planets and moons are there? Please show me an image of this system. I was told that the planets of the Orion systems are all desolate. Is this true? What race are you? I will be waiting for your response in a timely manner, thank you. Who rules Mintaka system? I await your response. And December 18th at 7:06 p.m., they responded, our bright shine. I said, you shine bright, yes, indeed. Please answer my questions. So Minataka is actually on the far right of the Orion belt, and it's the furthest one on the right-hand side, and it's a bluish, whitish star. So they responded December 18th at 7:09 p.m. Yes. I said, who rules Minataka? Whom am I speaking with? What is the name of your fleet? And do you know who I am? And on December 18th at 9:52, they responded, you are a spark of the great importance of time, the center of the captain, and the brother of the chief, only for the change of a star. To the 13th Legion, the tyrant in the sphere of 18. And I'm like, whoa. When they said 18, then I know I'm dealing with something else. So I said, I am the chief's brother. I was told I am the prince. Is your leader my brother? Where is my brother currently? They responded at 10:21 p.m. with an image, and it was an image of a close-up of that star. I won't show that one because I'll describe it, but I will be showing you an image. It shows the star close up, and it shows some planets. But I just feel like I might be breaking the law, so I'm just going to just describe it as a bluish whitish star. There's a planet up here, and there's a planet right down here, or a moon. I said, what is the image of December 18th at 10:25 p.m.? They responded, CRNOBOG. And I didn't know what that was, so I had to look it up. Crinobog. That is a if you look it up, it's actually a Slavic deity, night god, not god, but like a. Anyways, it doesn't sound good. It's of the underworld and all kinds of bad stuff. And usually Orion is associated with that, so it makes sense. But you can look it up for yourself. And I said, isn't that a bad connection? My brother is, or I am having certain connections to Crinobog. Are you a part of the 18? Do you have cities? Of course, any contact is good to contact because the more data we have, the more we can compile. Whether they lie, tell the truth, or anything, we can compile it and we have it on record in order and it's known. So for the future or for whenever. So I asked those questions. On December 19th, I also asked, are you available for a conversation? I request an audience. So on December 20th, they responded at 11:24 p.m. Your story is false. Brother of the children, 18 to us, and the water submerged entire cities of the great cities that we have in the sky. Not waiting for an answer, command transmission. And I said, please explain the brother of the children history. And what does the water submerged cities look like? December 20th, 2020 at 11:31 p.m. They responded, look at the sky and in front of you, pray to see the brightness of the light, armed thousands of years. I said, why must I pray for the people? So that night, this is the eve of the December 21st, when the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter were going to be in the sky. The next day, the next evening, around 6:05, for that hour, you were going to see it in the sky, right? But it was the night before, going into midnight, and here there was a low cloud. It was foggy. You saw the city lights, and I actually have a witness who's actually on the show tonight that actually saw the lights different, like there was strange light in the sky glowing. I was looking out my window on the second floor, and I was like, that's different. And I was receiving contact as this was happening. They said, look at the sky in front of you. Pray to see the brightness of the light, armed thousands of years. So I said, why must I pray for the people that look at the stars? What is going to happen? Are you in the sky above me? And at 11:41 p.m., 10 minutes later, they said, true. The station, all capitals, docked in Earth. I said, what is docked at what station? I am looking up at the sky to the north. What is your name? Please explain about the 18 children and myself. I want to know it correctly. The history. Low clouds here currently. Can you fly by so I can see? And on 11:51, 10 more minutes later, they responded, but then you get stuck. Wisdom, and they encode you like a fool, singing and descend and addressing the longing enemy proud. Celtic, hear me repeat the link to the harmonica. ... The other half of the trio is the 11th number, the third way to open the eyes of your eyes. So I said, are you saying you are the enemy? Is this the official start of the new age? And on the 21st at 12:01, exactly 10 minutes later, again, they stated, the end of wasted time in which you learn. I said, please teach me about the 18 children. Why does this feel like a riddle? December 21st, 2020 at 12:06 a.m., they stated 35 of 18 kings in parallel to conceal, three-dimensional. Listen to me and protect. I said, can you name the kings and concealing what and why? December 21st at 12:10 a.m. They stated, the two kings lay hidden in the ground to protect your 35 is parallel. I said, who are the two kings? And are they hidden on earth? What are the kings' names? What will they do? On the 21st at 12:14 a.m., they stated, this are the names of the kings or alphabetical letters. I said, please name them all. 12:18, not spoke its name, tyrant from the king of both brothers. I said, show me an image of them, and what is their location? December 21st, 12:21 a.m. The line broke. So that encrypted line ended. A new one opened up. The light of the Galactic Federation of communicating the message as he shall not be slain. So the Galactic Federation steps in and ends that transmission. That's crazy. Who shall not be slain, thank you. At 12:25 a.m., they respond, I will make to cease speaking, comma, the dragon among the Czernobog, Cesnerbog. I said, I need to stop speaking? December 21st, 12:28 a.m. It was my hybrid code dash double dot dash double dot dash. That was it. I said that's my code. So I need to stop speaking? Are you the Galactic Federation of Light? Are you protecting me? At 12:33 a.m. they responded, now too, yet, as yet, even yet, still even now. And I said, and detail please, what must I do? And they responded at 12:37 a.m., still dream. I said, still dream about what? And on December 21st at 12:40 a.m., they said, the third eye that control the route you fall asleep, you are strong, and all capitals, pick up. So I said, so I must go to sleep and practice as falling asleep, third eye with the dream? I wish to see you and speak in person. What does a strong pickup mean? Should I go to dream now? I request an audience. At 12:38 p.m. on December 21st, they said, you are fortunate to live, comma, let alone ask for. So basically, you're lucky to be alive, let alone for asking for anything. I said, am I still in good graces with the Galactic Federation of Light? How can I help? Did you come to me in my dream last night? I humbly request that you show yourself in the sky. Thank you. On December 22nd at 11:51 a.m., they stated, did Sol begin to transmit link? I said, explain in more detail. Where are you currently? December 22nd at 12:32 p.m. Now, north 17.74 degrees, west 53.50 degrees. The inclination of the orbit 4.762 miles / s, which is a second. I said, I don't see, it was broad daylight. I was outside in the backyard. I was looking to that direction. It's clear sky, but it's daytime, so I'm not going to see anything. Maybe I'm going to see anything, but I'm going to keep watching. So I said, I don't see you. I'm looking to the northwest. Clear skies, no clouds. How will I see you in the day? I'm in my backyard of my home. Come closer. I see a low plane. I would love to visit your station. Can you see me? Can you send me an image of myself from your perspective? 11:45 p.m. on December 22nd, I received the code. It's all numerical. I can't crack it. I've used base 64. I tried to convert it into different versions from base 64 code cracking to try to break it into a language. There were a couple of words that came out, but at this time, I leave it blank until I can further crack it. I said, what is this? December 23rd, I said, please resend message in Latin or English. December 23rd, at 3:06 p.m., they responded, that cannot happen. The third eye element is sensitive to the time code. I said, who makes these rules? December 23rd at 3:10 p.m., they said, the kings about hearing you consult. I said, at 3:11 p.m., are you the Galactic Federation of Light? And 1 minute, less than 1 minute later, they stated yes. I said, what system do you represent in the Galactic Federation of Light? Why do you answer in English, but the rest in Latin? Will I be a part of the council with the kings? Why is there a delay in your responses? I request the official image that represents the Galactic Federation of Light. I have had a lot of deceptive contact over the years. I need reassurance. I humbly await your timely response. December 23rd at 3:29 p.m. So not even 15 minutes later, they responded, why, comma, then, comma, I ordered you to seek it, comma, so many questions when he set out for, comma, which is to one's enemies, period, shall hearken unto the commandments of the power which preserves them, period. You are close to the seat of power loss. So at 3:32 p.m. I responded, then tell me how to decipher this. And I gave the code back. And I said, and how do I identify which code to transmit to you through my third eye? And at December 23rd at 3:55 p.m. they responded, functions may have failed in the past to maintain power among your brothers. I said, who exactly are my brothers? Are you speaking of Earth brothers or galactic brothers? December 23rd at 5:03 p.m. they responded, a destruction of the third brother's eye. It is a network of the code of the ships of the matter being instructed out of the light of the frequent do this of their system, and thence to the end of the 11th pillar. I said, thank you for speaking to me in English. Is there an exact time I should be connecting with you to transmit the 11th hour? I have always wondered, why is it called the 11th pillar? And then that transmission was interrupted. On December 23rd, same day, at 5:11 p.m., so not even 10 minutes later, the other line comes in from before. Not only an open line. I said, who is this is speaking to me? I await your response. And on December 27th at 11:04 p.m., they responded, the Prince of Light shine on the tops of the 11 pillars, but the light is not in the power of the console. And then I received an image, and I'll share this image. And I'm taking a risk. We'll see if we'll get contact when this happens. But let's see here. Yeah, it looks like the sun and a rainbow. The sun is actually behind because that was in real time. Now I'm on the East Coast, and you can see Florida, and you can see the United States lit up. That's actually a ship giving off the rainbow signature, and behind it is the sun because on the West Coast, so if it's 11 my time, it's 8 p.m. their time. So on the other side of the planet, of course, it's morning. It's the next day, and that is what was happening. So at that time, so I received that image. I said, I must get the light and the power of the council during the daytime hours. Was this image taken from the Earth's moon or a ship? They responded, this is the command ship for your future. So that's why I know it was a ship. And it also matches the other ships that I have throughout my library with the light signatures with the rainbow. So on December 29th, I asked, show me the inside of my future ship. Who are you? And they responded, and we are one. And I said, I await your response. But I said it at the same time as I was getting contact. If we are one, do you see what I see and experience? Are you close by? What are my likes and dislikes? What do I eat and drink aboard this ship? Where is my family? I await your response. They responded on the 29th at the same day at 12:38. So not even, 10 minutes later, 11 minutes later. Are oceanic in nature, seeking to become hard, highly in tune, come to himself, comma, knowing that he was besieged to nothing unknown, and dilute. Human version still lived the Calvary structure, keys to our involvement. We are programmed to the first principles. Look to the union tribulation at the end of the season. New age. The great leader's arrival was beautiful! Exclamation point. I said, show me images. What is the unknown you mention? I await your response. What of the Galactic Federation of Light? Who knows of me? December 29th at 1:03 a.m. They respond, a bird with her nest. It is not. Galvantix insectivorians. Spectoid gray and dark gray clone. Cremolin. So when I saw Cremolin, I said, oh wow, they're listing races. And Cremolin must be from the colonies of Cremona. Remember, the moon of Cremona was decimated, was destroyed, and they're blaming me. Well, someone's blaming me, but it was my brother. And those are where the insectoids are. They say Versicin, Versinier, to understand that there will be leaders transverse, galactic, capital H, galactic of light, Zeltishik. Wherefore, in the region of the eastern Aegean Sea, and in the world of all gods, blessed are the pure in heart in the northward tabernacle, and to the evils of the past. I said, what does this world look like? What system does this world reside? Who serves me? I request an audience. December 29th at 9:14 p.m. They respond, you will be in the sight of the jury. They would be when he inquired at the oracle of the acts of the accused, of the charges to Cremona in you. So again, they're talking about the charges. I'm going to have to be in front of I'm going to be judged on these atrocities that took place on the moon of Cremona. I said, I did not do these atrocities on Cremona. I was on Terra at the time of these incidents. What can I do to help resolve this? I am being framed for a crime I didn't commit. You must see this. I request an audience. I humbly await your response. On December 31st, I was at a New Year's Eve party with friends and family. And I'll just read what I wrote. New Year's Eve party, backyard, 10 p.m., over a dozen witnesses, low red, non-blinking orb in the sky, slowly moving north, began descending very slowly, zigzag movement, and then it turned red solid orb, then turned green, and stayed in a zigzag slow movement. After a few minutes, the object shot off to the north. January 2nd, 2021. So, in New Year's Day, I was very ill, and it wasn't from having too much fun. I was having my normal organ issues that I have. So, anyways, not to go into that, but January 2nd, 2021 at 4:01 p.m., I received an image, and it was this. It's literally the Galactic Federation of Light seal, and there's a lot going on. There was a tetrahedron up here. There's a image with like wings with and there are planets and stars, and then there are visible faces within this blurry part of the image. There's a lot, but I feel like, okay, number one, it's not the complete image. Excuse me. Number two, there's also a Kundalini, like, fiery red thing coming up from... I feel it's sensitive. I'll describe it, but I can't show it right now. And plus, I'm awaiting for it. I have it printed off. I said, what is this image of? Can you fix my physical body, my medical condition? Why is part of the image blurry? I received a response January 2nd at 4:07 p.m. They said, the seal of the Galactic Federation. Because I asked for it earlier. I said, thank you for showing me the seal. Part of seal is blurry. Are you close by today? I'm having numbness feelings, different parts of the body, and stomach issues again. Pressure behind knees, arms, and neck. Please help me and fix me. Please help me. I was in really bad shape. I was going to go to the emergency room, and then eventually I did. I said, what races are a part of the Galactic Federation? Do terrestrial governments from here are a part of the Federation? January 5th, they respond. And you suffer from the failure of the country that passes to the country of his mother. 1,000 years of his reign lay before you, the hornet and the brothers. And I was like, whoa, the hornet, insectoid, brothers, meaning the 18 that are with that. I said, I don't understand. Message, please resend with more detail. Who is lying exactly about what? Is this the correct translation? And I repeated it back. And at 11:14 p.m. the same day, they stated, according to the reliability attribute of the soul, waste waiting for the mother of the equipment, the body of the spirit that is on board, Soltraxi, safe. And the Soltraxi is Lyran, is the main flagship for the fleet. I said, what must be done? And at 11:20 p.m. they stated, given by the connection hopes that the administrators of Turcopolis, which means either archer or cavalry, caught him with his brother, has an insect. So they caught him with his brother and has an insect. I said, please give me more information and details. And January 5th, so we're at January 7th, so it's been 2 days since I received last contact. That was last contact, and I'm actually just checking on here to just double check something. Okay, that's where we're at. I know that was a lot. It's a lot for me, myself, because I was suffering in a lot of different parts of those time frames. I have not looked at any comments, and I want to stay positive. So what we basically have is I'm having the 18 along with my brother's deceptive forces, along with the Galactic Federation of Command, intercepting transmission, stopping them, and then advising me, hey, you're lucky to be alive, and basically giving me information that that I need to continue to meditate, dream, and also connect, because everyone's here. Everyone is around us, and literally from the images, they're like, we're here, and we're now in the age of Aquarius, all's game. So all things are on the table. I don't know. There are a lot of things that have happened within the last time I've had an episode on this scale, with me, with my contact with others. There's so much going on. We are truly in uncharted waters. I am doing the best that I can to make the best decisions. I do have advisors that counsel me, and they don't tell me what to do, but I trust their judgment and their different expertise and gifts that they have, and they've been thoroughly vetted. I won't go into that. On Discord, you can see some of that. Tara has put up the Discord. I will continue to do what I do, and share what I can share. I want to be more available to you all. And I'm so sorry, some of you. Everyone has a life with their own personal strifes and struggles and things that are going on. I try to be there for everyone, anyone. I try to respond to everyone. But just remember, that is how much I get contact from around the world terrestrially. I try to communicate and talk to as many as I can that contact me about their situation, about the contact that I've received, the contact that they have received. Um, and some of you are closer, where you're on my bridge, so to speak, where um, you're on my ship basically, so I directly communicate, because it's very overwhelming when you get to a point when you try to communicate with so many. It's so hard, and it's heartbreaking, because I want to be able to talk to everyone. If I had it my way, we'd have like a huge like room, and I would spend all day all night, and we'd just talk it out and do it all. But I can't. I'm every minute, every hour, I can only be so many places, so many, I'm only one person right here. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. That is all my contact up to this point. So again, we still have light and dark forces contacting me. The light side has shunned away the dark, has cut their communications, and right now I'm still in communications with light. And we're in the age of Aquarius, and there are some other things that have gone on. I'm going to keep them in my outside, because it's not direct contact. I keep them in a journal. My advisors know, and some of them know what's going on with that, and we'll see how that pans out. We do have January 14th, 2021. That comes back from 2017 or 18 from contact. So I don't know what's going to happen on that day, but January 14th, 2021 was something, because I get a lot of stuff before it happens and then it winds up happening. I just know that day something. I don't know if it's just contact. I don't know if it's an event. I don't know anything. I just know January 14th. And actually, I'll pull it up. And there, because there was a message with January 14th. Give me a moment and I'll pull that up. Here it is. I open right to it. Opening the gates near the time of the come up, who saves a ship from its navy and has many friends. These 5 lines of kings are prepare for our blood brothers. 1, 14, 21. And that's all I have on that. So opening the gates near the time of the come up, who saves a ship from its navy and has many friends. These 5 lines of kings and prepare for our blood brothers. 1, 14, 21. I don't know what does that mean? I don't know. Are they going to bring me Taco Bell? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm just joking. I'm trying to be lighthearted. I'm serious with everything with this, but there comes to a point where I have to joke. I have to let off steam. I have to be human, and it's, I don't know how anyone can go through this. I'm okay. I haven't gone crazy. I just document and continue on and do my thing, and I'm so sorry I don't get to talk to some of you guys all the time, and I feel bad because you guys talk to me all the time and or send me messages, and it's literally just boom 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 from all around the world. I mean we got Scotland on here tonight. So David wants me to talk about Johnny. So wow, all right, I wasn't prepared to do this. I will say, on the first, I was unaware of, I don't even know the full situation. Years ago, I was speaking to a gentleman named Johnny, and he goes by Amaru and Thoth and a lot of other things. He would tell me he was getting contact, and he would totally different stuff than for me, but some of the stuff correlated. I would talk to him for hours on the phone. He was he was disabled. He had radiation burns. He would talk about the military flyovers. He was talking about contact. Some of the stuff matched up with mine. He wanted to know about my contact. Well, on the first he did pass, and it sucks. I never got to catch up with him. I continued my thing. I was receiving contact. He was receiving and doing his thing. And he was a nice guy. We talked a lot. And then we just, when I got into the new house and I was like just caught up in 3D world and caught up in contact, I'm on my path. So I'm continuing to document. And yeah, he's no longer with us in the third dimension. But I will say, some of the things he told me was right up with my contact, that I was like, there's no way, this guy had to be the real deal. And he was. And I'm trying to process this because we've had so many deaths this past year. So I don't want to end it in a negative thing. But I'm going to talk to David, and I'm going to talk to others about this, and I'm going to process this. And there are a lot of people receiving contact, and some of us are just not listened to, and we're whether it's good, bad, the ugly, we're sharing information that no one else shares, because who's getting this? So the best thing I can do is document. So I document everything. So not only do I have the images, not only do I have the messages, not only do I have the future proofs past kind of issues, I'm just going to continue to have my episodes and share with you guys. The day something ever happens to me, I have some contingency plans in place, and I have records all over. It'll get out there. I don't make a penny. I have not made 1 cent from any of this. I just want to share. I think this is historical, whether it's good, the bad, the ugly. I think it's important to share, because the more data, I always say, the more data, the more information we have, the more we have some kind of grasp on what's going on. I sound nuts. I know I do. Because if I didn't know me, I'd be like, this guy, he is nuts. But it's real. I have witnesses. We've, in every kind of way and form. Commander Doug is aware of all situations at all time, but he has gone into the shadows. It's a lot. It's just a lot on everybody. But I want to end this on a positive note. You sound like all of us. Yeah, well, I mean, I am very blessed and cursed at the same time, I will admit. But I will not stop and say that this is the most amazing journey and exploration of our times. Whether it is this or that, the end, this, blah, the new, who gets to go do this? Who gets to experience this? So I look at it as a gift. It may be a part of a curse, but it's a gift to me. And I have solid people that understand and also have gifts and also have their own interactions and different things going on where we can collaborate and talk. But the work is the work. It doesn't taint anything. It is what it is. If they told me, I'm going to read it. I'm going to tell you. Even if it sounds bad, I'm not going to change it. At least it's the truth of what is said. So, I just want to share with you guys. It's a lonely road, but it's also not lonely because I get to talk with you guys. But I'm a very visual, in-person kind of guy, and I'm not a this kind of guy. So I really do enjoy having these conversations. Damon says, "Why does it seem like that there is something that you feel you need to say, but you are reluctant to do so?" Rules, my brother, rules and laws. Because what I've learned over since 2013 is that certain things, if I don't correctly do or say or show, it has consequences out there, and then they show it, and then I'm blamed for it. After a while, I still share all the data, but then I am reluctant to share 100% of everything because certain things are sensitive. And it's just, I'm trying to do the right thing, be a good person, be humble, and at the same time I'm trying to be real and but not overstep my bounds, because you get wiped when you come to the earth. You don't remember everything. And I'm just trying to be the best that I can be. And maybe that's not the best, but maybe it is, because obviously I'm getting it. So I just got to keep trucking on and keep giving the information. I'll have more episodes coming up. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Discord, where we can have open conversations, and then there'll be some call lines, and we'll talk and stuff and catch up. And this is, I guess in the sense, this is my own therapy. They told me to share. I'm sharing since March. And that's where we're at. Guys, I love you guys all. And I mean, do you know you have no idea what it's like to try to catch up with scribing and trying to decode and I hope this helps us in the future, and as a world, as a community, in the galactic of all things. There are many races out there, guys. There's good and bad out there. There's light and dark. But I say all contact is good contact, because we're coming from the bottom up, where it doesn't matter what they say, because we have it. If they say it, it's on record, and we can relate. And then we're like, well, that's what they said. And that's from the Arcturians, that's from the Lyrans, that's from the Draco, that's from the Pleiades, that's from wherever. I'm not going to say, hey, let's go on, I don't know what these sites are, and charge you, and I'll give you the information for a limited time, and call me now, Miss Cleo. I'm not doing any of that. I'm giving you the information as I receive it in the best timely manner that I can do, in all seriousness. And it was nice meeting some of you in person, and it's been nice being here on the earth for the short amount of time that I've been. So I'm 43, and I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. Question: I know there's a question on here. I know there is a future you, but was there a past you before the present you? Yeah, they've told me that I've gone back many times. I've been in many places many times. And there are clones of me. Then there's the brother of me that looks like me. So yeah, they're. Hi Alex, do you think what's going to happen on 114 could be associated with current politics? Thanks. I'm not going to go into politics, but I will say that early in contact 4 or 5 years ago, or maybe 6 years ago, they said, enough of the nations, these times will come upon thee. So all this stuff with kings and countries and politics on a terrestrial level, outside, it doesn't matter, because there's a bigger picture going on. There's bigger stuff going on. So I'm totally not that I want to go into that. It's important because we're living here on the terrestrial side of it, but out there, it's like a show going on right now. So to them, it's all tied together. That's how I feel too. Um, Juno says, "Add me." Hey guys, Taro will throw up the Discord. I got to jump off here because I'm going to go on Discord. I'm going to talk to some of you privately and in person so we can like communicate. I love you all. I'm going to do episode, what are we? So we're at episode 23. We'll do episode 24. Like contact was 2 days ago. So within the last time we spoke, I had 3 images. And one of them I shared, which when it comes to the Earth, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, to me, that's not breaking a law because there's satellites out there you can get images, but no, I mean not like that. But I mean, when it comes to outside of our system, I got it. I have record. I have safes. I have things, but that's where we're at. Cool waiting. Okay, guys, VJ, love you. All you guys, love you. And I will catch you on episode 24. Thanks for watching. I'll get this posted on YouTube. Like, share, whatever you want to do. I don't make a penny off of this anyways. Whatever you want to do. Love you guys. And I'll see you on Discord. Have a good night and peace be with you. And stay humble in this new year, in the age of Aquarius. Be a good person. Do the right thing. Be mindful and stay true to yourself and stay true to others, and I'll be there for you. And whatever I can do, I love y'all. You're in tough times, and we're all gonna be going through tough times, and we're gonna need to be there for each other.